Here. 1944. The Blitz rages over Germany. The Wehrmacht is in retreat on almost every front. In anticipation of an assault by the Western Allies, Hitler secures the coast from Norway down to Spain. Only few German military leaders expect a landing on the Normandy coast. It is steep and rugged. In the spring of 1944, the troops in this sector still feel relatively secure. But on June 6th, this is exactly where the invasion to liberate Europe begins. They call it D-Day. A force of 185,000 ready to storm the positions on the coast. Ich hab in diesem Moment, at that moment, I thought the whole world had been marshaled against it. Die ganze Welt sich gegen uns aufgestellt hat. The storming of Hitler's fortress Europe begins. But since we are there, it was hell. Bleiben Sie still. You lie there silently and wait for the end. It's mal in Unforce. Wait to be Hell's Hände oder Dorf, das es sieht prüft. It is the same for the landing troops. On some coastal sectors, they have difficulty gaining a foothold and are defenseless against German machine gun fire. But by young Witzel at the related time, while it had caused a massacre, die was a real bloodbath. They had no cover, and we were in our bunker trying to those poor people down there when I'm a Lord of Owen. There I was standing in bloody red water, neck deep. I was 5'10" on D-Day, my rifle over my head. The fiercest fighting is at Omaha Beach, the US landing sector. One thing nicht daran, dass that you don't think about who you are killing when you shoot. So Munchies, your will to survive, even she's firing. She's non-stop, unterbrochen. In this sector alone, thousands of US soldiers fall in a very short time. The battle lasts for hours. Only then are the German positions successfully breached, and further troops safely landed. The Allies are able to establish several bridgeheads along a 37-mile stretch. Approximately 200,000 soldiers go ashore. The Allied landings succeed, a major step towards the liberation of Europe. But Hitler will not admit defeat. A counter-offensive is planned to halt the Allied advance in the winter of 1944. Tank units and armored divisions are transferred to the west from the Eastern Front. He could lose land in the east, says the Nazi dictator. He wants to force a turning point in the Ardennes. Mid-December 1944, the German counterattack begins. For the enemy, it comes as a surprise. But in the end, the air supremacy of the Western Allies proves decisive. Their advance is only briefly interrupted, under heavy losses on both sides. The final, as far as I'm concerned, it was a battle of pocket knives against tanks. It was senseless, sinnlos. In early 1945, the Soviet offensive begins in the east. Hitler's Germany is surrounded on all sides. The Ardennes campaign becomes a symbol for meaningless sacrifice in a long-lost war.